There's something universally satisfying about a bowl of noodles. The way they soak up rich, savory sauces, the tender chew with every bite, the way they cradle bits of juicy meat and crisp vegetables. Today, imagine combining all that comfort with the bold, irresistible flavors of Mongolian beef. A dish famous for its sweet and savory sauce, tender strips of beef, and a hint of heat. Mongolian beef noodles bring together the best of both worlds, hearty, slurpable noodles, and all the flavor-packed excitement of a classic takeout favorite. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, this recipe is designed to make you feel like a culinary superstar, right in your own kitchen. Let's start by gathering everything you'll need. The heart of the dish is, of course, the beef. For the most mouth-watering Mongolian beef noodles, thinly sliced flank steak is the ideal choice. Its marbling, when cooked quickly over high heat, creates that signature tenderness. If you can't find flank steak, sirloin, or even skirt steak will do nicely. What matters most is slicing the meat thinly against the grain so every bite is fork tender. Next, the noodles. Fresh lo mein or udon noodles are perfect for this dish. Their substantial, chewy texture stands up to the rich Mongolian sauce. If you don't have access to fresh noodles, dried lo mein or even spaghetti will work in a pinch. Just cook them until al dente, drain, and toss them with a touch of oil to prevent sticking. Now for the magic, the sauce. Mongolian beef sauce is all about that balance between sweet, salty, and savory. You'll need soy sauce, brown sugar, hoisin sauce, ginger, garlic, and a bit of cornstarch to thicken everything up. Dark soy sauce adds depth and color, while a dash of sesame oil brings a nutty aroma. If you like a little heat, toss in a pinch of crushed red pepper or sliced fresh chili. Vegetables play a supporting role, adding color, crunch, and nutrition. Classic Mongolian beef often features green onions, but for noodles, you can get creative. Sliced bell peppers, shredded carrots, snap peas, or even baby bok choy all make excellent additions. Choose what you love or what you have on hand. Begin by preparing the sauce. In a bowl, whisk together soy sauce, dark soy sauce, brown sugar, hoisin sauce, fresh grated ginger, minced garlic, and a splash of sesame oil. Add a tablespoon of cornstarch and whisk until smooth. Set this aside. It's going to transform your noodles into something unforgettable. Now focus on the beef. To get that restaurant-quality texture, toss your thinly sliced beef with a bit of cornstarch and a pinch of salt. This simple step helps the meat develop a beautiful sear and a silky finish when it hits the hot pan. Heat a large wok or skillet over high heat. Add a tablespoon or two of neutral oil. Canola or peanut oil works well. When the oil is shimmering, add the beef in a single layer. Let it cook undisturbed for about a minute to develop a caramelized crust, then stir-fry quickly until just browned. The key is not to overcrowd the pan. If needed, cook the beef in batches so each piece gets a chance to sear. Transfer the beef to a plate, then add more oil to the wok if needed. Toss in your vegetables. Sliced bell peppers, carrots, and snap peas are a colorful combination. Stir-fry for a couple of minutes until just tender but still crisp. Add the white parts of your green onions now for a mild oniony bite, saving the green tops for garnish later. With the vegetables ready, return the beef to the pan. Pour in your prepared sauce and bring everything to a simmer. The sauce will bubble and thicken almost instantly, coating the beef and vegetables in a glossy, aromatic glaze. If you like your noodles extra saucy, add a splash of water or beef broth. Finally, add your cooked noodles to the wok. Use tongs or chopsticks to toss everything together, making sure every strand of noodle is coated in that luscious Mongolian sauce. Taste and adjust seasoning as needed, maybe a bit more soy sauce for salt, a touch more sugar for sweetness, or another sprinkle of chili flakes for heat. To finish, scatter the green tops of the scallions over the noodles, along with a sprinkle of toasted sesame seeds for crunch. For an extra special touch, drizzle a little more sesame oil over the top just before serving. Now, picture that first bite. The noodles are slippery and flavorful. The beef is incredibly tender, and every mouthful bursts with the perfect harmony of sweet, savory, and umami flavors. The vegetables offer a satisfying crunch, while the hints of ginger and garlic linger, making you want another forkful. Mongolian beef noodles are more than just a meal. They're a celebration. They invite you to slow down and savor, to share with family or friends, or to treat yourself after a long day. The beauty of this recipe is its flexibility. You can easily make it your own. Want to go low carb? Try it with spiralized zucchini or shirataki noodles. Prefer chicken or tofu? Swap out the beef and keep the sauce the same. The foundation of the dish is so robust that it welcomes all kinds of variations. Cooking at home means you control every element, from the quality of the ingredients to the level of spice. This recipe also comes together quickly, making it ideal for a weeknight dinner or a cozy weekend treat. Plus, the leftovers, if there are any, taste just as good the next day, making for a delicious lunch. For those who love meal prepping, Mongolian beef noodles can be made ahead and stored in airtight containers. When ready to eat, a quick reheat in the microwave or a skillet returns them to their original glory. If you're entertaining, consider serving these noodles family-style in a big bowl, letting everyone help themselves and customize with extra toppings like sliced chilies, cilantro, or crunchy peanuts. Mongolian beef noodles are also a fantastic way to introduce new flavors to picky eaters. The familiar comfort of noodles and the mild sweetness of the sauce are appealing to almost everyone, while the addition of vegetables is a sneaky way to add more nutrition to your meal. To elevate your noodles even further, consider making a simple side of pickled cucumbers or a crisp Asian slaw. The acidity and crunch of the pickles balance the rich flavors of the beef and noodles, making for a well-rounded meal. And remember, great cooking doesn't have to be complicated. The magic of Mongolian beef noodles lies in the thoughtful layering of flavors, the caramelization of the beef, the balance of sweet and salty in the sauce, the freshness of the vegetables, and the finishing touch of sesame seeds and scallions. Each element plays a part in creating a dish that's comforting, exciting, and absolutely crave-worthy. So next time you're craving takeout, consider making these Mongolian beef noodles at home. With just a handful of pantry staples and a few fresh ingredients, you can whip up a meal that rivals your favorite restaurant. It's a recipe that delivers big on taste and satisfaction, proving that sometimes the most mouth-watering dishes are the ones you make yourself. As you sit down to enjoy your bowl of Mongolian beef noodles, take a moment to appreciate the colors, aromas, and textures. Let each bite transport you, savoring the way the flavors meld together, the glossy sauce, the tender beef, the springy noodles, and the bright crunch of vegetables. It's comfort food with a touch of adventure, a dish that's sure to become a regular in your kitchen. With this recipe in your repertoire, you'll always have a way to satisfy those noodle cravings. Whether it's a cozy night in, a special dinner with loved ones, or just a treat for yourself, Mongolian beef noodles are guaranteed to hit the spot. So gather your ingredients, heat up your wok, and get ready to experience the mouth-watering magic of this unforgettable dish.